All right, so do I have this? Of course not. What did I mess up? Get rid of mail. Bring up, why is Recursed not up? Why is, first off, if I hide Firefox, where is Recursed? Oh, right. Shrink it. There we go. Okay. Now. Oh, right. Shrink it. There we go. Okay. All right, so let's see how well you are live. The internet can totally see you now. Green stream health. That's good. Okay, and yes, there's one streaming service up and happy. And, ooh, it just switched to live. There's the second streaming service up and happy. You are live. The internet can totally see you now. Green stream health. That's good. Okay, and yes, there's one streaming. Ooh, it just switched to live. There's the second streaming service up and happy. Ooh, it just switched to live. There's the second streaming service up and happy. Mixer is incredibly slow.
Half-hour break time.
And let's see, how well is this site working? Come on, come on. Ah, there we go. CPU is okay. Now turn everyone's volumes down so that no one has too high of a volume playback. Of course, YouTube is the one that dies out. Let's try this again. And green light and all right. Okay, so everyone is happy. CPU usage is under control. And there we go. All right. Okay. One of them has too loud of a volume. You've locked up. You have not. Yeah. Wait. I'm not playing. Why do you think I'm playing Universal Paper Clips? No. Dashboard. You're not playing Universal Paper Clips. Yes, it says Recursed, a puzzle game. Why was it saying Universal Paper Clips? I don't know. All right. Okay, so game is up, chat is up, cat is on the table, on the chair. All right. So this first level seems really simple. Okay. Aha! So if I am carrying the treasure with me, I cannot get out. And if I pick up the block at the bottom, then the whole stack goes down. All right, well, I don't get the treasure. I will figure that out at another time. That was the first room. So let's see what barrier is like. This is room number 2. Oh, yes. One second while I let people know that I am playing.
It's 5:30.
Audio logs. And Discord. Promotion. Playing Recursed, a different type of puzzle game. Twitch.tv key bounce or mixer.com key bounce or to tiny URL. What was that site? .com/keybounce2 for YouTube. All right. Okay. All right. And one second, people on the stream. I'm saying hello to various other people trying to get some viewers. Okay. All right. Okay. Now this is interesting. You can't jump as high. Hmm. So I can jump up to here. But I don't even come close to jumping over there. Ah, you can throw. There we go, you can throw. All right. Ah, barrier, you learned to get over a barrier. Entryway was just learning how the basics of the game, right? Yeah, just learning the basics of the game. Now this is supposed to be an audio log. Cannot figure out how to make use of that. All right. Okay. So let's see how the key room works. Oh, that looks simple. There you go. Throw an object. Pick up the block. One moment, please. Okay, what do you do with an audio, with the ring/audio logs? Asking for help on just what the heck they're for. All right, next room. Ascent. Or I could go to chess. Let's start with ascent. Let's not get too carried away here. Okay, this doesn't, oh, right. Well, I can get up here easily enough. Ah, I see, I see. Pick it up. There we go. Silly. Pillaring level by level. Okay, now let's see how chess works. All right. Forgive me for being silly here. Nope, there is no room up. That's it, you fall into a room. So there we go, jump into a room and there's the exit. So all in all, that's actually too simple for what I understand this game's basic play style to be. So what exactly do you do with these rings? Well, simple is simple. I don't get it. Woodland and target. Let's start with woodland. Oh my. All right, and then target is another tutorial, simple introductory level. Okay. Right. Simple enough. They're very careful to let you know where you've got a 2-block jump here, aren't they? Right. How do you throw it onto there? Because I can jump up from here, and if I can get 1 block on there, so how do I get 1 block on there? No, it goes right through that. So let's see. Ah, maybe that's it. Nope. All right. So, no. Okay. So if I'm throwing here, I hit that. If I'm throwing here, I go past the edge. There's got to be I wonder, is it something as really silly and simple as now from here, if I jump, whoop, miss. Wrong key. No, did not work. And it doesn't even look like it comes close. Yeah. So any attempt that I make to throw it is going to hit the far wall. I don't get this one. Two on the same spot. Oops. No, I want to pick them up. Pick up one. Move, jump, toss. No, doesn't work. I don't see a solution to this one. I will come back. Nope. Let's try exit. All right. Is there something in the primer that I missed? Object can be carried and thrown horizontally. You can jump higher when you're not carrying something. You jump into chests to access new rooms. Rooms reset completely when you leave them. Levels can be made unsolvable. Use the restart option. Restart bird will hint at unsolvable situations. So that's not even unsolvable. But I don't get this one at all. Oh, hold on. There is a slightly lower than normal hanging thing at the top. Yes, that's it.
It's 5:45.
Bounce it off the roof. There we go. So I have managed to complete all of the tutorial levels. All right, so let's give this a try. Now I'm going to say start recording. And I'm going to actually try recording this now. So let's see how well this goes. Journey and reset. Just because of the name, let's go with reset. What's in the chest? Another room. And in the room are blocks. All right, well, let's try this. Oh. Please tell me it's not as silly as I am thinking here. I am thinking of something ultra silly. Can't quite make it, so let's get a third. Yeah, this qualifies as ultra silly. All right. So rooms reset every time you go in them. Understandable. And now journey. I have yet to figure out what those things are for. All right, so I've got a key and a block. I've got a key. And I've got my target. So I just grab a block. Right, I can't jump high enough while carrying it. Okay, so I have to get the key into this room. All right, that makes plenty of sense now. So grab the key. So a little bit of jump rope. Okay. All right. So this is the room that has the exit. And I need to carry a block in there. Fine. So let's carry a block into that room, shall we? And squawk restart. All right, one more time. Okay, so this is the room that has the block that needs a key. So the room that has a block and needs a key, I take into this room. So I now take the key into this room. Then I can take the key, the block, and I need to have the exit room in this room. So let's get the exit room into this room. No, I can't carry anything. I think I'm going to have another squawk restart bird on my hands. I think I did this out of order. Yep, squawk restart. Okay. This is the room that has, okay. This is the room that has the key, or that has the block. Okay, so I found out what you do with these guys. You throw them at a wall. All right. All right. Okay, so let's give this a try. This room is the lock and key, lock and block. This room is the key. And if you exit a room, it resets. Coming out of this area, I'm going to be carrying a block with me, so I will not be able to jump up, so the exit has to be down here. I have to have the exit down here to actually get out when I come out with a block. So the simplest thing to do is to not bother to take anything inside of anything else. And just say, grab key, wrong exit, grab key. You can't grab key from here. You have to bring the block into this one, because you can't carry the key out of there. So I have to carry the block into here. Right, okay. Okay. So at this point,
Half-hour break time.
here is the room with the block, with the extra block. I can take the key in here and get the block, but then I cannot get the block out of this room. So I have to have the exit chest in this room. I have to have the exit chest in this room. So let's try this again. Yep, there's the restart bird. This is the exit chest. Double check. Yes, the exit chest. Oops. The exit chest has to be brought into this one. All right. So at this point, when I get the block, I can take the block into the exit chest. But now if I leave this room, I will get the squawk restart bird. All right. If I leave a room, that room resets. The key is in the left. Okay. The left has the key. The middle has the spare block. And this is the exit. When I come out of this one, I come out of this one carrying a block. I have the key here. So I come out, let's see. I cannot get the key out of here, So anything I do with the key has to be inside of this room. If I could stack all 3 boxes inside the same room, I could do it. But he can't do that. You can only carry 1 box into a room. So once I reach this point, I'm always going to be carrying something. So I have to move everything to this spot, basically. How can I move everything into that spot? Carry the chest with me to avoid a reset bird. I can't believe this is such a difficult... This is still the tutorial section of the game. So I want to be able to bring a block into this chest. What am I overlooking here? What am I overlooking? I get the key here. I take the key into the room that has the spare block. I can bring the block out. Uh-huh. Okay. What I cannot do in 3 steps, I can do in 2 steps. Let's try that again. So much easier when you get the right order. Okay. I was looking for something really complicated involving sending boxes inside of boxes. And it turned out to be a whole lot simpler than that. All right. I have ledges. trap, and secure. Let's try ledges. Whoa! Yeah! Oop! That's not a fall. Hmm. A block. So far, it doesn't seem too unreasonable. Now, I could repeat that quite a few times, but I'll just make it easier. I'll pick up this chest. So much easier to just grab blocks like this, isn't it? So if you are just joining in here, this room probably presents a really good indication of what this puzzle game is like. Ta-da! All right. That was ledges. Trap, secure, and pits. Let's see what trap is like. All right. What's down here? Of course, another chest. A key. So I need to bring the block into this room. Yeah. Ooh, boy. And there's no chip, no more block here, is there? Of course not. All right. Yeah, I thought so. Restart. All right. Okay. Jump, throw, pick up. Jump, throw. That's what I did wrong last time. Ta-da! That was trap. Next is secure. All right. Aha! 2 keys. Well, you could just open one door. So I can't bring this room into itself. Right. Okay, so. Oh, yes, I see how to do this. Actually, no. Now I have 2 keys. All right. And that was secure. All right. My goal at the moment is simply go back and listen to these any audio recordings that I've missed. All right. Pits. Let's see what the lesson is for pits. We've got 2 chests, 2 rooms. This one has a key at the bottom that you're never going to get up. This one has a door. So I bring the door into the room with the chest, with the key. I can then take the key into the room with the door. That one was actually very simple and straightforward. All right. Awkward situation loop. Let's see what awkward is. Well, first, let's actually see if there's anything happening in any of the chat rooms. I don't think there is. I'm not expecting anyone to be chatting in the chat rooms. I don't see anything happening in any of the chat rooms. There is a reason that I send people to that Discord chat, just so that I can manage it to keep an eye on everything that's happening. All right. Let's. Okay. This is awkward. There is a key down at the bottom that will never be recovered. And here is a chest. It ceases to exist. It's recreated. Okay. All right. Okay. If you leave something in a room, it will cease to exist. Fine. I really want to know, what happens if I fall down into this pit? I'm not getting the restart bird, but I don't think there's any way out of here. Hmm. So the question is, how can I get this block out of this room? Ah, you can make that jump. Okay. All right, well, that's simple enough. All right. So I need to get a few blocks into this place, I think. Yeah, I need to get one more block into this place. First thing is I want to take the key out of this room. Leave the key here. Get a block. Okay. Now I need to make I can only bring one of the two things into this room. I cannot bring two things into this room. So I can only bring the key into this room. So let's see. Now, if I'm carrying another block, it is trivial to set this up with two blocks. And now if I had the key with me, I could easily get over here. The question is, of course, you can't do that. You can only bring one thing into the room. You can't bring the room into itself. I can only work with the one block. Excuse me for a second. Trixana. Nope, nope. Nope. No. All right. Come on. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Trixana, no. All right. Okay. Puppy. All right. So. I will come back to that one. I don't see an obvious solution to that one. All right, so let's try what this one is like. Left chest has a bunch of blocks. Right chest has the exit. That looks too simple. How can it be this simple? I take a bunch of blocks in here. I now grab a bunch of blocks one at a time. This one I did. Well, maybe it wasn't the proper solution, but I did something effectively the same thing not too long ago, a couple of rooms back. That's simple enough. Loop is it's this room again. I didn't know that could happen. Strange. Well, and if I go down, hey! Achievement unlocked, recursion. Well, that's the recursion achievement. Aha! Okay, so let's try that again. Let's try that again. We want to take the block with us. Yeah, we cannot get out, so we have to go in. Okay, so now with 2 blocks available, all right. And we build a staircase to the exit. Ta-da! Not. This seems too simple. I need 2 keys. Here's 1 key, and there's the exit thingy. Yeah, this is too simple. What's the catch? Oh, right, I have to do that twice. Okay, so now I have... Now let's get our 2 keys again. All right. So here's one block. And I need to get a total of 3 blocks to make this work. No, I don't. Silly, silly, silly. No, I do need to get 3 blocks to make this work. Now I need to take 2 blocks into this room. One block does not let me make it tall enough. So I need to bring 2 blocks into this room.
It's 6:30.
Yeah, I thought I messed up. All right. Okay. All right. First thing. All right. I need to take 2 blocks into this chest. 1 block into this chest doesn't do it because I can't get it high enough. I can't jump high enough. So I need to take a 2nd block into that chest. Of course, now that chest has reset. So leaving this room makes it fail. So this is fun. Here is a key room. Here is a key room. Here is a room with a block. No, not unless I can carry a key into this room. Can I carry a key into this room? All right. key room. All right. Now I go through all of the shenanigans. I get a block. But in order for the shenanigans that give me a block to work, I have to be doing this inside the room with the exit. Here is a room with the exit that I need to be inside of when I'm doing my shenanigans. So I take this into this room, and now I don't reset from here. I do my shenanigans to get to okay. Now I do the same thing to pull another block out. This is subroutine of puzzle games. Each time through this subroutine, I pull out one block. Ta-da! Sewer, perspective, sewer. There's always a sewer level. Oh, wow. Flood and drain and a bunch more. Perspective is just one room. All right. Key, chests, blocks. All right. Interesting. That's the left side. Now the right side. So I just need to be able to bring blocks to the right side. Now I need to get a key. So the left side gives me a reset. The right side gives me blocks and keys. But of course, there's the whole problem of I have to have both a block and a key in this room. How am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to go down. I'm going to go into the left side to get a reset, just to make sure I haven't messed anything up. Oops, no. I'm going to pick up the exit. I'm going to take the exit and store it here. Now I can take, let's see. Right. Every time I do this, it resets. So that's not, I'm doing this backwards. I'm doing this backwards. So I need to be able to put things here. I can put a key and a block here. Okay, this room has the exit. This room has all right. So now I have the key and the block. And I need to be able to get both of them inside the exit room. Hmm. Then I carry the key and go kapchoo. So I need the key, I need to get the whole shebang into this spot. All right. Now, this room over here, this is where I can get the key. And the block. There we go. That's not too hard. More secure. All right. Yeah, slightly different room. If I come out of here, now that whole sub thing resets. Right. So I want to be able to take this chest down to that whole thing. I want to take this chest out of the whole thing. It took me a while. My thinking has been backwards. I've been going about this whole thing backwards on every time so far. Okay. Now this room eventually has a key. And this room has a key.
It's 6:45.
So it's clearly a case that you want to bring one of these rooms inside the other room. I'm just trying to make sure I have the right order. So I can now pull 3 keys out of this chest. So let me pull 3 keys out of this chest. Pull key out. Pull key number 2 out. All right, I'm getting the hang of it. Now that leaves sewer and awkward. Going down into that pit gets me a key, but gets me trapped. And the hint again was right. Get the block out of the room. Now have the key and the block. So I need some way to get a second block. I cannot carry both a key and a block into the chest. I can pull as many blocks out of that chest as I want. I don't know that this is going to solve anything. Just trying to figure out what might work. Oops. Let's get one more block. I messed up that pile. All right. So I've got key, pile of blocks. I can bring blocks into this room, but it doesn't do any good. I can bring a key into this room, but I can't manage to make it work. I can't get the key up to the top. I can get up here without the key, but I cannot get a key up here. If I leave this room to pick up a new block, the key goes away. If I bring two blocks into this room, I don't have the key with me, and when I go back to get the key, it's gone. And I can't carry the chest into this room. I really don't get this one. All right, so let's try the sewer levels. Let's try the sewer levels. Flood and drain, basin and repeat. Let's see what flood is like. Except that I'm in the very first room. All right. Aha. There's no getting out. Yeah, I don't see the solution to this one. I don't even see how there's a solution to this one. Yeah, I don't get that one at all. Drain. All right. Is that a pillow? Or is that even a possible? Was there something that I missed here? Oh! Yes. You flood the rooms as you go. No, no, no. Now let me guess, it instantly drains. Of course it instantly drains. All right. So now the question is, what chest can be brought into what room? There's only 2 rooms, so I cannot bring one room into the other. So all I can do is flood one room or the other. So with this room flooded, I can grab a block. There's no level nesting tricks to be played. So all I can do is take a block into this room. That just lets me get into here.
It's 7 o'clock.
Unless there is some way to make the room flood as I go, I don't see anything else that this gives me. I can't interact with the float. All right, but I'm learning the rules of the water. So now I know how flood works. Oh, now it's super easy. Would you look at that? So as soon as it's flooded, it's straightforward. Drain then obviously is all about draining the flooded room, but I can't quite make that work. So what's the next one? Basin, repeat, and latch. Basin. This will rise up. Oh. Okay. Really? All right. Then let's test it. Nope, you don't get out that way. So far, each room is flooding the same. And I'm aware of that key, but it's not really like I have any way of getting there. If I drop this here, it goes away. There's probably a better way to get that key than this. I'm not even making use of that other chest. Is this even going to work? No, that's not going to work. So what's in the other chest? Hey, this looks familiar. This looks very familiar. Oop. Now, I admit that I was not expecting it to flood like this, but I'll take it. All right. Repeat. Not that it will make any difference, but there's the first key. Yep, as expected, a perfect copy of the same thing. Okay. Right. No, no, no. Pick up, head out. Key, exit, key, exit. That's straightforward. But now you have to get this room flooded. All right. So how do you get this room flooded? Answer. You grab the chest, you go out, you get this room into the flood zone. How do you get this room into the flood zone? All right. Okay. No. Okay. Ah. So I go in here. I now have an unflooded room that I can pull 2 keys out of. So my unflooded room, I can pull 2 keys out. I'm still thinking backwards, by the way. You've probably noticed this. I'm still thinking backwards when it comes to the recursion. Latch. All right. Now, I don't think I saw another chest. So this one is not an infinite recursion. This one goes a certain depth. Still, when in doubt, make a duplicate chest. What does this chest look like when it's flooded? Pretty straightforward. And I can't get back to that first room anymore, can I? And I can't drain this room. I can't drain this room, and I can't unlock that door. And I can't get out of the pool. So this looks like a restart. All right. So here's something possibly useful. Or no. I can no longer get out of this room. I mean, yes, I can take a key out of that room. I can take as many keys out of that room as I want. But I can't get this chest out of the water. And I can't get back out there. So once more, restart. All right. So here is and my system is warning me that I am almost out of swap space. So hold on a second while I get rid of a couple of programs that don't need to be running. And what does that do to available memory? Not enough. Then right, Firefox. All right, so I need to stop watching my stream to make sure that it's working. Close Firefox. And now I hope it's working because I can no longer check on it. Okay, wait for Firefox to close down so that my system has room.
7:15.
And forgive me, Firefox takes a little time to shut down. Let me let the cat in. Hold on. Oh yeah, huge amount of memory freed up. All right. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so this is a copy of the key room that can be flooded. This is, okay, I'm actually at the point of being confused as to which room is which. That room is a copy of this room. This room key room, and outside room. That is the key room. That is the latch room. Now the latch room, when it's flooded, I can actually get to either flooded or unflooded state. So I think this is the setup that I want. No, this is not the setup that I want. Because I now have no way to drain this room. And having access to the key room at this point doesn't help me. Okay. Now these should both be the same flooded room. These are both the flooded key room. Oh no, and again I left that first room. But I left that room. Once again. Get the latch room. Get the key from the flooded room. Oh, and it reset. All right. Let's try this again. Okay. Now I can grab a flooded key out of here. I didn't, did I? I did. I'm not sure that I need 2 copies of this, but I know that it doesn't cost me anything to get 2 copies. Now, right. Oopsie. So there's a key. And both of these rooms are the same. One more time. Pick this room up. Get it out of the way. All right, so my sound seems to be dying. Let me reset my sound system. Hold on a moment, people. And let's see. And resume recording. Okay. So let's try this again. I have 2 copies of this room down there flooded. And I'm wondering actually if that's what I want to be doing or not. That's what I want to be doing. That took far too long. That took far too long. Cannot believe it took me that long. All right. All right. Geyer, dungeon, permute. And let's see if we can solve drain now that I've had a little more time to play with this. Cannot do a thing with this until it's flooded. Until it's flooded. Once it's flooded, I can grab a block. I can get the key. Oh, for crying out loud. Come on, that was the first room level of difficulty. That's the first room level of difficulty. What is this? No, not in. There we go. Cannot believe it took me that long to figure that one out. So the last room is introspect. What's Geyer? Looks simple enough. All right. So far it's straightforward, which worries me. Nothing else in this game has been straightforward after the first couple of levels. And there we go, back to the repetition. All right. Nope. Okay. So how do I get things flooded? How can I get one of these rooms to be flooded? I need to bring a block back into here, which reset that room, and I can't get out of here anyways. And I now need a key, which I don't have. So I can't get out and I can't go forward. All right. And the usual thing, you can't carry two things into a room. So I carry the one thing that I can, and I have to go at least one loop down. So now the question is, at what point do I have the ability to come out of this loop? At what point can I go backwards? I can't go backwards here because there's no way back up from that spot. At least not unless the room is flooded. I can go back here. I can't put this chest into the water without a block. I can get a block here. So this is the point at which I can flood the everything. And now with everything flooded, I can move around. And look, here is the key. Ta-da! That wasn't so bad, actually. Dungeon has a bunch of levels. Permute has, oh, joy. Key. This room will have more blocks if I have a key. This room needs a key to do something with. That room needs a key to do something with. This gives me a block. And of course, I've reset things, haven't I? Yes, I've reset things. Key and keystroke. All right. This room will give me all the keys I need. as long as I keep it flooded. But now I have lost my ability to get a block or pass the water. All right. All right, so one more time. This key gets me my block to start. Which one do I want inside the other? This one has just a block. But if it's flooded, it's an infinite supply of blocks. This one, if I have a block for it, I can start flooding things. If flooded, I have a block. And this does me no good. Oops. This room will flood something else. Okay, so this room can be used to flood another room. I will get the hang of which key is which soon enough. Don't worry. Now I only get to take one of these two out of this room. So that's the trick that I want to take. This room, when flooded, will give me keys. All right. So I can pull things out. I can pull keys out of this room, but every time I do, I reset the rooms. And I cannot embed this room in one of the other chests. This room, if flooded, will give me blocks. This room can flood, and with blocks, I can get a key. And this room, okay. So each of these rooms, if flooded, will give me one key. There we go. All right. Introspect. Oh, this ought to be fun. Let me guess. If only there was some way to drain this level. Nope. Okay, but I can drain a chest in this room. Yep, as expected, recursion. All right. Pick up, enter. Now, if I go down there, I can't come back. So here I can come back. Here I can come back. Here I can come back. And then I can't go back any further. And that loses the chest. And I think that makes it stuck. Yeah, I lost the loop. Okay. All right, so one more time. This left chest doesn't do anything while flooded. The right chest permits unflooding. So take the left chest, unflood it, loop. Take the left chest, unflood it, loop. Take the left chest, unflood it. Now start working my way outward. I need to be able to get a right chest The right chest is the one that needs to be unflooded. Right, I see. This room actually needs to be flooded. This is the room that needs to get flooded. Okay. That leaves dungeon has a whole bunch more rooms. Oop, nope. So I never did play these first few because I didn't realize how to play them initially. All right. And there's no speaky thingy in this room. All right. What's in Nexus? Locked, woodland, sewer, dungeon. Woodland, of course, we've seen. There's awkward and sewer. Sewer, of course, has dungeon. Dungeon has a bunch. So there's this awkward, and then everything else is a Nexus room. Right. That took me this long. The only thing awkward is realizing just how long it took me to do something that simple. Let's try green. All right. Ooh, green. Ooh, it doesn't reset. A uniquity. Oops. There we go. All right. So now the green things rewrite the rules. Okay. Then a non-repeating key and a repeating key. If the non-repeating key opens a door, does it stay open? No. Right. All right, so that's a restart. There's no two rooms about this one. Oh, duh, I see how. Yeah, restart. Bring the non-resetting key in. Then get the other key. All right. Pile. All right. So the first thing they're doing is making sure that I understand the mechanics of the new tools that they're giving me. With the aid of all these resettable blocks, I can pick up my non-resettable block. Ta-da! 1 second, I have another cat to let in. Ah. So which of you learned to open the sliding door? Okay. All right. A non-resetting chest. Containing a non-resetting chest. Containing a non-resetting chest. Containing a non-resetting chest. Hmm. Oh. There's only one of these chests, no matter how many rooms you go through. Ah. Okay. And of course, if I do it now, I'm in trouble because I need to be able to go into a chest. Ooh, and I've lost it. I didn't. All right. One. 4 layers down should be enough to, now that I know what I'm doing. Or as it turns out, 2 layers down would have been enough. Okay. Gale. Yep. It's all the other what? Okay. An exit. An exit with a lock. A block. An enchanted key. So I need to get a couple of blocks out of here. I really need to change these key mappings around. Enter, pick, exit. And I need a block. And of course, I have lost the block and the key at this point, haven't I? Yeah. So I'm going to get 3 of the blocks. Then with 3 blocks, I can get a key. Now I can leave the key down here. I take the block generator. Take the key. Oh no! I need the block generator in this room. Try that again. Okay, 3 blocks to get the key. I can do it with 2, okay. Take the block generator. Get the key. Okay. Now, take the block generator. Now I have block generator and key in the same room. Now I don't need to leave this room. I can just pull blocks out. Now I don't know about you, but I'm really curious what's to the far right upstairs. So if I pile blocks up, and up to the top, oops, create another block. There's no limit to the number of them that I have. Nope, you can't go off to the right. I thought it might be a secret exit. All right. Empty. What's an empty room going to contain? So this chest, we can't really take it anywhere. This chest, there isn't anything I can do with it except take it out of that room. So I have an empty room, and I have a room with a block, a key, and the exit. I can take the room with the block, the key, and the exit and put it inside the empty room. I have absolutely no idea if that actually did anything. I have an empty room. I have empty rooms, plural. There's no way to get a second block. There's no way to get a second key. In this empty room, there isn't anything I can do with the block. There's no interacting with these chains. Hmm. No squawk reset bird, even though I've totally destroyed the room at this point. An empty room. Exit room. Empty room. I have to say this one does not come up as anything obvious. So I'm going to say skip this room and try the next room. Most secure. All right, so if I go for the voice ring, I'm stuck. Let's see what the voice ring says. All right. That was a red herring. A door that remembers its state, and a key that stays where you put it. Ah, so the first thing is I duplicate this door. I'm duplicate this key, I mean. So now I can get the first two doors cleared. Now I do the same thing again. Duplicate. And permanent. That was incredibly simple and straightforward. That was linear. Ruins will be the next big thing. Sluice. Ooh, we have water and permanence. And flooding. And of course, there's only one actual chest. Hmm. Oh, right. Oh. Let's try that again. All right. Not too difficult. Attic. All right. Duh. All right. This is the room that has the thingy. This is a chest that does what? When I exit from here, I come out there. All right. All right, I lost access to one of the rooms that I need. All right, so I've got two identical rooms over here. Both of these rooms are copies of the exit crystal room. And this room, this is a permanent chest that leads to an exit crystal room. All right, so every time I go into this chamber, it's here. More to the point, I could come out of here. Mm. Now, to make sure, I should be able to come out here. Right. That should be what I want. Oh, and I just locked it again. Right. And there's no way to get another key. All right. So I think I've got it now. All right. All right. Did I not nest properly? I did not nest properly. I want to come out of the stationary chest. All right. So I will try this again. And this will be the last time for tonight because I'm getting tired and my cats want too much attention. No! Come back out. Now I should come out of the non-moving chest. Now I need to come back out one last time. Yes, deep enough. All right, I'm going to call it here for the night. I have, well, let's try obstruction. I'm almost done with this section. A non-moving chest that needs to be flooded to get the key. All right. Okay. I've got a non-moving chest, a key. The key will let me get to the next chest. I can always unflood it. Ooh. Right. So when it's non-flooded, the float is down. When it's flooded, the float is up. And the trick is that the stationary chest can be moved around. So for example, I can take the non-moving chest, now if I flood this one, presto! I just need to be able to come out of the non-moving chest. I need to be able to come out of the non-moving chest. Yeah. So I need to set up a recursion where I come out of the non-moving chest afterwards. So that's going to be a restart. So I flood the non-moving chest. I get the key. There's more keys if I want it, of course. There's the exit. There's the unflooded exit. Now I am inside the non-moving chest. I want to have a recursion so that when I come out of the non-moving chest here, so this is the exit chest. You are the non-moving chest. I take the non-moving chest. I need to be able to come out of the non-moving chest. I need to put the non-moving chest there and then come out of the non-moving chest later. And I'm pretty sure I've lost a chest, so I think I've wrecked this one already. Yeah, I've lost a chest, so I can't set up a loop. All right, last time. I need to set up the loop. Okay, now. This one gives me a chest every time I have a key. This one gives me an exit. This one gives me a key every time it's flooded. Key every time it's flooded, get another key. create a key for another chest. These two should be identical. Exit rooms. If I flood you, and now I need to come out of the non, and I have no out. I need to go through the non-moving chest with a chest that lets me set up the loop. That's what I need to be doing. I need to go through the non-resetting chest with a chest that lets me loop. I think I messed up. Here's the exit chest that I need to take home. Here is the chest that I need for the loop. And I'm inside a chest that will reset. So here is the exit chest, and I have lost. And I've lost. Yeah, I'm making mistakes. Yeah, I am making mistakes. Last chance. And if I fail here, I'm just going to say good night. And I'm really messing up on those keystrokes. All right. Now, which is the chest that lets me loop? That does not let me loop. That lets me loop if I take a key with me. Now, I come out. But that's not going to do it, is it? That just is going to stay there. And I need to be able to come out of the non-resetting chest. All right, I'm going to call it because I'm messing up. I'm just going to say that's enough for tonight. I'm messing up too badly. All right, so this has been Recursed. And as you can see, I've got my thinking, it keeps being backwards. No other way to describe it. My thinking keeps being backwards. Okay. Anyways, that's going to end it for tonight. If you like it, hit like, hit subscribe on YouTube. Whether you like it or not, please leave a comment. And if you want to see more, let me know. Thank you and enjoy. I'll talk with you later. Bye-bye.